Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to Financial Independence channel. So in today's video, let's look at what are all some of the small cap IT stocks which are closer to 1000 to 1500 crores market cap with good fundamentals, which is like their debit ratio which is getting less and book value is good. Reserves are getting increased year on year and their latest close or their like they are close to breakout or already in breakout. So these stocks which are less than 50 rupees or 50 rupees range but with a good fundamentals, that is what we are going to look into today's video. So let's get in. First one is DCW. So let's also look at the fundamentals of these stocks. So let's get into screener DCW. So DCW is one of the multi-product, multi-location heavy chemical manufacturing company, and this is a sole manufacturer of chlorinated polyvinyl chloride and stands to benefit of the government recently announced anti-dumping duty on unfairly subsidized imports of CPVC. So this is a basically a chemical manufacturing company. Let's look at the market cap 1278 crores. The current price is 49. Their dividend yield, I don't think they are giving any dividend. Return on capital employed is 10.3 percentage. Return on equity is 0.56 percentage. So let's look at what is the pros and cons. So they are expected to give a good quarter, but cons I think they had delivered a poor sales growth. Return on equity is less. So let's look at the other peer comparisons. So peers are Bansali, Manali Petrochemical, Savita Oil, Panama Petrochemical, Supreme Petrotech. So these are one of the familiar stocks which we are encountering or facing out day to day. So the sales, coming to the sales part, you can see since September 2018 to June 2021, continuously the sales is getting, like the sales ratio is getting rise and operating profit margin, profit before tax, profit and profit and loss sales is getting, like the trailing 12 months sales is increasing, and you can see the balance sheet reserves are increasing year on year, and the cash flow is increasing from negative to positive almost 41. Debtor days, like debtor days reduced and then a bit increase as of now. So shareholding pattern, FIs are holding 6% on this and DAs are 0.3 percentage. Let's look at the chart now. So this is the daily chart of DCW, and you can see here the stock has currently given a breakout on the upside, currently in up move. So let's look at also the weekly chart. Wow, already it is in a huge breakout as of now. So breaking above these levels 50, 55, I'm expecting this should go at least another another 15 to 20 percentage move on the upside. So it has given a resistance. So closing above 50 levels should give a decent up move, at least 15-20 percentage on the upside. So this is the first one. So let's look at the next one, which is Sjvn. So Sjvn, let's look at Sjvn. So Sjvn is engaged in the business of electricity generation. The company is also engaged in the business of providing consultancy for hydropower projects. Let's look at the key points here. So the electricity plants, presently the company has 5 operational electricity projects across India with a total capacity of 2015 megawatts. Nathpa Jakri hydropower 1500 megawatt, Rampur 412 megawatt, Kirvire wind power 47.6 megawatt, Charanka solar power. So it is having around Himachal Pradesh. It has 2 hydropower projects, Maharashtra one and Gujarat 2. The company has a vision to increase its electricity generation capacity to 5,000 megawatt by 2023, 12,000 megawatt by 2030. So they have a vision that they have to increase their electricity generation year on year, and they had a target also for every year starting from 2023, 2030 and 2040. The company is promoted by Government of India and Government of Himachal Pradesh. As per the articles of association, the power to appoint directors vested with the President of India through Administrative Ministry, Ministry of Power. Top clients, the company directly sells generator power to various electricity boards through long-term PPAs. Top customers include Government of Himachal Pradesh, UP Power. So the company is the main stakeholder. Sorry, the government is the main stakeholder in this, and they are selling the power to Government of Himachal, UP, Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab. So under construction projects, around three hydropower project, Buxar thermal power project, Naitwar Mori hydropower project. So the new projects are also stated out there. So it is a fair looking company with good fundamentals, and the current market cap is close to mid cap, and current price is 28.4. So Sjvn, you can see the pros are stock is trading at 0.87 times its book value. Company's been maintaining a healthy dividend payment. So this is a dividend paying company. So the cons are like it has delivered a poor sales growth, return on equity is of 12.73 for the last 3 years. Earnings include an income of. So basically, this company is actually a good, fairly looking company as per the fundamentals. The sales is increasing, and I can see that expenses trailing 12 months sales is increasing, and the reserves are increasing. Good cash flows are there. Debtor days has been reduced. FIAs have a decent amount of stake in this. Promoters 86.77 percentage. DA is having 5 percentage, and FI is having a 2.4 percentage in this. So this looks to be a fairly decent and a good fundamental company, but less than 50 rupees. So you can see currently this is in like an up move, and I am expecting this should come to the levels of 38 or 38 to 40 levels in the coming months. So the one thing which is with the like the less than 50 rupees companies, or like the low price companies, is like that the volume would be less, but investing a decent amount of money in good fundamental companies is a it's actually a fair or a good the basics to follow, just to get in case if we are getting a multi-bagger in this. So the company is looking good, and I am expecting close to another 10 rupees, 12 rupees in the next few months. Since the company is having a good vision for the next, 20 years, I am expecting this should grow in more on the north side. So the next company will be Electro Steel Castings. So you can see this is the weekly chart. Let me go to the 1 day chart. So actually it is in a rounded bottom. I can see that in a rounded bottom and almost close to a breakout as of now. Let's look at the fundamentals also. So this is engaged in the manufacture and supply of ductile and iron pipes, ductile from iron fittings and cast iron pipes as its core business and product. Produces and supplies pig iron. In the process, it also produces metallurgic coke, sinter and power for captive consumption. So the market cap is 1,600 crores. Current price is 37, and the return on capital employed is 8.27 percentage. So dividend yield and book value is 66.3. Return on equity is minus 5.08 percentage. Let's look at the pros and cons. Company is expected to give a good quarter. So in the past, it has given return on equity for like almost 2.65 percentage for the last 3 years. So these are all the companies in peers: Bharat Forge, Mahindra CE, Ramkrishna Forge, Forgings, PTC Industries, Sona BLW. You can see that this is having a fair, like a very less price, and now the fundamentals are increasing. Our fundamentals are the good. You can see the sales count, not a bad one, and profit and loss, sales, oh, it's a good sales figures, 4,238 crores. Coming to share capital and reserves, it seems to be a decent amount of reserves every year. Cash flows, cash from operating activity has been increased almost from negative to 465 crores. Debtor days have decreased. Shareholding pattern, you can see promoters are having 55.29 percentage. FIs are having a very, very good percentage in this stock, which is 10.71 percentage. Ds are having 3.12 percentage. So let's look at the chart. As I had said earlier, this is having a rounded bottom. Seems to be, like it made the low during the March 2020. It has made the recent high of 44. So sustaining above 44, it is like a cup and handle as of now. So sustaining above 44, I'm expecting this should go another 30 to 40 percentage move on the upside. So these are all just for learning purposes. This is not an investment advice. Please note that. So these are small cap companies, and for learning purpose you can invest a few bucks on that, not less than, not more than 1,000 to less than 1,000 rupees on that, because people who are new into the market, they can just view or they can just learn with these kind of good fundamental companies, but with very less price of less than 50 rupees. So how this performs in the future, how it is going to perform in each and every quarter and every year, how their sales is increasing, how their profits are increasing, how they are increasing the reserves, what they are going to do with the reserves, whether they are reinvesting on their products, or their acquisitions or their expansion, or whether they are doing it for any other purpose. That things we can just learn from these kind of small, like mid caps and small cap companies. So the next one we will get into PC Jewelers. So this is the one day chart of PC Jeweler. So currently it is at 26.35 rupees. Let's look at the fundamentals. PC Jeweler. So it is engaged in the business of manufacturing, sale and trading of gold jewelry, diamond studded jewelry and silver items. Market cap is 1,226 crores. Current price 26. And return on capital employee is 6.16 percentage. Let's look at the pros and cons. Stock is trading at 0.29 times its book value. So the cons, there are more, but I think that now the company has been improving on the fundamentals. Though the companies report repeated profits, it is not paying out dividend. Company has low interest coverage ratio, delivered poor sales growth. Company has tax rate seems low, low return on equity, high debtors day, promoter holding has decreased over last 3 years. So the peer comparison: Titan Company, Rajesh, Vaibhav Global, Kalyan Jewelers, Thangamel Jewelry, Nice Global. Let's look at the quarterly results. Sales, comparing to the previous, it is reduced sales. Expenses was also reduced, maybe due to the COVID, the impact. Sales, but after 2021, the current, after the last quarter, 2021 March, the trailing 12 months sales has been increased from 2,825 to 3,012. Let's look at the balance sheet. Share capital has increased, reserves increased. So cash from operating activity has increased. Debtor days, bit more than previous. Shareholding pattern. Okay, FIs are holding 0.59 percentage and DAs are 1.5 percentage in this. So looking at the technical chart, So it made a lifetime high of close to 600 rupees, and after that it has dropped heavily from that. So now you can see this company is trading around 26 rupees and currently taking support around 200 days moving average. So let's keep this also in monitor in radar, so that let's see how the like increased fundamentals, improving fundamentals helps this company on the long term. So the next one is PFS. PTC India Financial Services. So the current price, the current price is 19.80. It has made a lifetime high of almost 73 rupees and currently trading at 19.80 rupees. Let's look at the fundamentals of this company. So it is engaged to provide total financing solutions to the energy value chain, which includes investing in equity or extending debit to road infrastructure projects. So this is basically a financing company. Mainly, it's extending its debits to road infrastructure projects, power projects in generation, transmission, distribution, fuel resources, and fuel-related infrastructure. So the market cap is again 1,272 crores. Current price 19.80. Return on capital employed is 7.45 percentage. Stock is trading at 0.6 times book value. Company has low interest coverage ratio, delivered a poor sales growth, low return on equity of 5.15 percentage for last 3 years. So the peer comparison is Bajaj Finserv Finance, SBI Cards, HDFC AMC, Muthoot Finance, Bajaj Holdings, Cholamandalam Investment in that category of peers. So let's look at the quarterly results. Revenue has been decent, and you can see the profit and loss statement. Trailing 12 months is 1093, not a bad one. So the share capital is uh, same since the last 3-4 years. Reserves are being decent from the like increase from the last quarter, which is like last year, March 2020. Cash flows, decent cash flows are there, but comparing to the last year, this is very less, like half, less than half. Shareholding pattern, FISR has reduced its shareholding pattern. In that, DAs had increased on the shareholding pattern. Let's look at the technical chart. So coming to the technical chart, you can see the current technical, currently the stock is trading at 19.80 rupees. After a fall from 73, it is currently trading at, but it seems like there is a consolidation happening as of now. So all these stocks are for mainly for educational purpose and not for investment purposes. So beginners, as I said, like said earlier, keep these stocks in radar for your learning purpose, so that how the improved fundamentals helps the stock on its prices. So the next one is NHPC. So this is again the 1 day chart. Let's look at the weekly. So NHPC lifetime high was 42 rupees, currently trading at 29 rupees. Let's look at the fundamentals. NHP is primarily engaged in the business of generation and the sale of bulk power to various power utilities, other business including providing project management, construction contracts, consultancy assignment services, and trading of power. So market cap is 29,000 to 31 crores. Current price is below 50, which is 30 rupees. Return on capital employed is 10 percentage. And let's look at the pro. Stock is trading at 0.88 times its book value. Stock is providing good dividend yield. So this is a dividend yielding company. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payment of 52.69 percentage. So delivered poor sales growth, low return on equity, contingent liabilities, capitalizing the interest cost. Earnings include another income of 1644 crores. Peer comparison: Adani, Adani Green, Adani Transmission, NTPC, Power Grid Corporation, JSW Energy, Tata Power. So this is basically comes under energy sector. So sales, if you see, the sales has been improvised since the last quarter, which is March 2021. And let's look at the profit and loss. So trailing 12 months is 9,286, which is improvised. Share capital, improved share capital, improved reserves, cash from operating activity, good one, which is from 2020, which it has increased to close to 3,000 crores. Debtor days has been reduced. Promoters 70% FIs are holding a good percentage, which is 4.29%. DAs are holding 15.29%, 15.19%. So coming to the technical chart, again this is nearing a breakout, nearing close to 34, above 34. It may retest its all-time high of 41 rupees. So please keep these stocks in radar and observe this and keep this in radar for the educational purpose, and hope this information is useful for you for learning purpose. This is not an investment advice, but if you wanted to invest on these kind of stocks, you can just again read about the fundamentals of this company. You can do your own studies again on that, and you can start investing on that. But again, as I said earlier, don't invest like a bulk amount on that. You can invest a small amount, less than, because these are companies which are less than 50 rupees. Even 1000 rupees investment on this would cost you minimum of close to like at least 30 to 40 shares on that. So that's all, guys. That's all for today. So we will come up with a new video again like these on the educational purpose, how to look at the fundamentals of the company, what are the things we have to monitor, and both technically and fundamentally going forward. So so hope these informations are useful for your educational purpose, and that's all, guys. That's all for today. And if you like this video, if it is useful for you, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.